Welcome back. We are all done with the campaign, but I feel like messing around a bit in adventure mode. I don't really have a goal, I'm just going to have fun and get some bounties. But let's talk to people first.
Thank you for coming here. There are many bounties to undertake nearby. You have achieved much in your travels, Nephilim, but the forces of chaos never rest. As you fight these forces, you will gather blood shards. They hold a strange power, though we do not yet know what they are.
Perhaps you can help us find out.
Kadala heard about us during her travels. She is here to help, in her own way.
Or rob us all blind.
Kadala wants to turn a prophet, just like her father Guy always did. Cain told me a great deal about him, and most of it wasn't good. But it is your decision whether or not to buy from her.
Well, I wouldn't, unless you're in the market for some overpriced garbage.
Yeah, I lost a lot of gold with Guide in Diablo 2.
Scouts come to me regularly with reports on enemy activity in the surrounding lands. Based on this information, I can send you to the places where your aid is most needed. Our journey has been long, my friend. I can see the toll it has taken on you, the weight you carry. I never imagined this burden when we first met in New Tristram, but how could any of us know where our paths would lead? You have conquered many foes, but there are always more waiting in the shadows. It is clear to me now that your duty is without end. I remember the certainty I felt when I chose to fall from the heavens and become mortal. I knew it had to be done, though I underestimated the weakness of this flesh and blood. You have accomplished much, my friend, though it has not been easy. I wonder whether I could have achieved more if I possessed my old strength. Still, so long as we prevail, I suppose it is not worth dwelling on.
You chose the perfect time to reform the Horadrim, Tyrael. Our troubles never cease, do they?
It would seem not. Although we lost many to Malthael, there are more who fight to help us at any cost. It is no easy burden to carry the name Horadrim, but some are willing to bear it.
Yes, I live once more. I'm very hard to kill, and really you did a sloppy job. But enough small talk. I need your help. An artifact lies in the ruins of Sescheron, guarded by the spirit of a mighty warrior, who will only grant it to the worthy. I think you'll have a better chance of impressing this spirit than I. Aid me in this, and I'll use the artifact to help you. The Nephilim, that fool, actually killed me. Of course, this was not my first time stepping through that door, and I imagine it won't be my last. Fortunately, I am well prepared. Some would say that animating a constructed body with preserved memories is not truly coming back to life. I say those fools don't understand the sheer wonder of being Zoltan cool.
Greetings, Nephilim. I can create a rift so you might test your skill in battle. But first, I require a keystone. Ancient Nephilim tested their worth by fighting through enchanted realms. It was I who opened these rifts for them. That was my calling, and I always answered it. Then, for many years, there were no Nephilim who had need of me. I am glad to be of use again, champion. Only the most powerful of Nephilim can enter the rifts, and they are the ones who can summon me from my rest. I passed many years in silence and darkness before you arrived, and yet you are different from your ancestors, are you not? I shall take great interest in your actions.
Escadala.
Don't be shy.
Mystery Orb. Mystery Phylactery. Like father, like daughter. This is with the keystones we found on the Guardians. Let's go do his quest. The runes of Sescheron, he said. Where are those?
You look as though you could use a strong hand to help you out.
Locate the cube. Kanai's cube was last seen in the ruins of Sescheron. Proceed to the room and attempt to locate the long-lost cube. Enter the Eternal Woods. I'm also using bone armor instead of Decrepify, because it has a 2-second stun on it. Only thing I don't like is that it hides my transmog. Still pretty fun to use though. Cleanse the cursed chest.
No. I understand so much more now.
Steady. Yes!
That is not possible. Make a fine corpse.
There it is.
No. I need essence. All must serve the cycle. I'm afraid not.
I'll change the sound settings once we're done with this.
Your death nears.
No, I don't think we'll make it. Legendary amulet. While not taking damage, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%, and damage taken is increased by up to 50%. Oh. That could get me one-shotted. I'll try it. Eternal Woods. Yeah. This is where I have to be. There we go. This is where Baal destroyed the guy in the cinematic. Barbarian's Pack.
Baal has invaded Sescheron, but we will fight until we are no more. For we are all that stands between him and our sacred mountain. And I swear, by the blood of Bokathos, hell will pay dearly for each of our deaths.
Hello?
The smell of wild Gaza is terrifying, but at least they are firmly in the world of flesh and blood creatures. The ice Gaza lack any scent at all, and this makes them seem not of this world.
Your death nears. Decay and rot.
Green shoulders. Mirrors of Justice. Those are for monks.
All must serve the cycle.
I did not think anything could make me more miserable than I already was, being dragged from camp to camp by ignorant cultists. But then, these ice porcupines began to show up in the night to harass me with their ice quills. Unfortunately, being caged, I could not beat them off with my shoe.
I wasn't expecting any story content. This is a nice surprise.
All must serve the cycle.
Kill the goatman guarding Adalazir. Wait, he's here? Oh.
Help! Please, free me from this miserable cage!
Hello. Ow. As I was saying, hello.
Greetings! I am Abd al-Hazir. You may have heard of me and my disappearance.
I have.
Well, I was captured months ago by the Coven in retaliation for secretly observing one of their rituals. But you, madam, have secured your place in the history books by rescuing me. I can assure you. No thanks are necessary. I managed to befriend one of my captors, Calvisan, by constantly acting the fool and pleading for my life. Then we were set upon. Calvisan, bless him, freed me before confronting the attackers. I quickly took advantage of his heroic sacrifice and made my escape. As he screamed his last, I swore his death would not be in vain. Sadly, I was soon captured by the Khazra and was unable to avenge him. Well, we can't cry over the past forever.
Making his death in vain. Nice to finally meet you.
Wait! You can't mean to leave me here? I'm going with you.
Free and imprisoned barbarian.
That needs to recharge.
My brothers are off to continue clearing the vermin out of Sescheron. We had no idea there were still other warriors in this world.
I believe thanks are in order, as we just rescued you. Though I'm surprised barbarians could be caught so easily by common Khazra.
Easily? Ha! We were tending to the wounds we earned, slaughtering cannibals when we were set upon by these mindless beasts. You have earned my protection for a time. Enough talk. The enemies of my people need killing.
You know, people have compared me to the great historians and philosophers. Rast, Lysra, Jerem, Valdek. Humility prevents me from commenting on such things, of course.
Of course.
Chief Elder Kanai was the best of us. He could have been the next immortal king. None have come close to bringing the tribes together since Warusk. But Kanai could have been the one to change that with his indomitable spirit. Though as strong as 3 warriors, his true strength lay in his compassion.
Elder Sanctum.
This creature is the most unsettling of all the natural denizens of Sanctuary. The male of the species carries the eggs, which the female deposits on his back. In their larval state, they burrow into the male's back, creating visible protrusions. They eat their way out of these protrusions when the host is attacked.
This world can abide you no longer.
We showed Baal and his army what it meant to fight true warriors. But when Kanai was killed, it froze the spirits of our bloodied ranks. That was when the battle was lost, for he was truly our king.
Weakness consumes you. My wounds have closed. Rathma has blessed me. Weakness consumes you.
Dren, the last of our seers, prophesied the darkness would soon pass. He was wrong. Mount Ariad exploded and took our souls with it. Many of our dwindling number were lost that day, to madness and worse. They are the unclean.
Your death nears.
I never doubted us for a moment.
This joins back, huh? I suppose this does as well.
You will make a fine corpse. No.
Please kill those things before they kill me. I mean us.
The night embraces you. Not enough essence. That is not possible.
Legendary chest. Triple socket, golem damage. While above 95% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. We spend a lot of time with less than that. Yeah, I'll keep the one I have for now.
Sescheron, the once grand capital of the whole of barbarian civilization. Every stone exudes memories of its violent fall.
You talk of things you don't understand.
I beg to differ. I was held against my will for months. I now know what hell truly is.
No. No.
The Immortal Throne.
That is not possible.
If I remember correctly, that's where we fought there.
It is?
Silence. You will not speak in the presence of the great Kanai. I have kept you safe in Sescheron, but now I must return to my vigil.
What do I do here? Am I missing something? This really is where we found Bale, though. I mean, there was a portal here, and then we went to the World Stone. Okay, I'll go explore the rest.
Decay and rot!
There it is.
Cube. Excellent. You and I will do great things with this, my friend.
Oh, we're friends now. History of Kanai's Cube, Part 1.
The cube was used by my Haradrim brothers in many of their most complex rituals. When its potential became clear, they began to fear its power. The fools. They hid it away, even from me, and created a less powerful implement, the Haradrim Cube, which they used for many years.
Let's go back to town.
I need to go back.
Safety at last. You have not only my eternal thanks, but also the thanks of the world at large for rescuing me.
There's a new artisan in town. Look for the spirit of Zoltan Kor. Adding crafting material. Okay. Archive of Tal Russia. So I need all of these. Kanai's cube can be used to make exciting new things. Place recipe items within the cube itself to begin. There are many ancient recipes to discover. Recipes Zoltan Kor successfully documented. Kanai's cube can be used to extract legendary powers and adding them to your Haradrim collection. Use these button page between available potential powers. Oh. So could I extract this one, the bone spear damage, and apply it to something else? Okay, I looked into how this works. So you can actually use the extracted legendary power by selecting it in all three of these slots. So you basically have them on all the time as a passive. And you get these materials from doing bounties and rifts as well. So we'll start doing those in the next part, I think. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.